I can go back to when I was a kid. I grew up in entrepreneurship. So where my slogan is, I'm a businessman. It's because my business journey started when I was in single digits. I can remember when my parents owned a beauty supply and salon when I was 8 years old, 8 to, I don't know, 11 or 12. And the owner of the building was some guy named Scott. I think his name was Scott.
You remember? That's awesome.
Yeah. And fast forward to many years later when I am negotiating space for one of my companies and I'm working with a corporate entity that's owned by some German conglomerate. The experience is very much different. And when you're starting in your business journey and you're starting up, you want Scott. Scott's going to work with you. Scott's going to have more flexibility. And in fact, when I opened my first office here in Atlanta, oh my gosh, I forget his name. Great guy, Italian American, first generation, and he owned the building, and we negotiated, and he was very easy to work with, and that kind of helped me to get started in this city. So, to your point, guys, if you're looking to start a business, try to find some of these properties that are owned by individuals that are going to be flexible and willing to work with you to help you to get started, because corporations are not flexible to the small guy without any resources.
Well, and we saw that last year. There was a couple of bigger landlords that immediately deferred rent for 2 months while people kind of tried to figure out what was going to happen, how is this going to affect their business. The challenge with that is that it's tacked on to the end of your lease. So if you have a 10-year lease and they say, I'll defer rent for 2 months, you're getting a 10-year plus 2-month lease. So that way they're still able to recoup that they've got that full time with you.
Yeah. Business and bourbon.